Welcome back to the weekly dye series. After making really good progress on the garden last week, I really wanted to focus on getting some attributes on my account. This year, I focused on progressing through Galatea and trying my hand for the midnight dye, and I even got a world record in the process. Before we begin, the best way to support me is to use code Squid to save yourself 5% off at checkout on the Hypixel store. Using code Squid helps me out way more than you think. Thank you all. Also, we're insanely close to 10k subs, so be sure to subscribe to be a part of the under 10k squad, as there's not many spots left. Enough rambling, let's get into the video. It is the new Skyblock year, so I'm not only going over to Vincent to give him the bachelor's rose, but we're going to see the year 468 dyes. Vincent, take the rose and show me something good. Midnight dye 3x, iceberg dye 2x, Celeste dye 2x. Slayer dye, immediately not going for this. That's a waste of time. Midnight dye, I guess I should try to do the spooky festival this year. Iceberg dye, I guess I should try to do the fishing this year, the winter fishing. Alright, well, I guess I won't complain too much. The new Skyblock year means Ubix averages game resets, letting me guess for a chance at a free will, and also marks the end of all of Shen's auctions, and I think I just claim it like this: one placeable fairy soul. I still need to max out the shards from Kiara's shop, so I try to make a good habit of it every day. I had all of my Hitman rabbits available, and all I needed was one last divine. Please, 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 and wait for it. Okay, well, can't win them all. My backpacks were still full of the 170 sets of Divan tools I gathered last Skyblock year, and I really want to put them to use towards the Jade dye while Aura still has her last few days in office. And before starting to set up a lobby, someone managed to drop a Divan's alloy. Oh my god, this guy found an alloy! Alright, so we're just gonna do a quick run through of this area. Boom, boom, boom. Take the eggs. Up, left. Perfect. I took a break from setting up the lobby for a little snack when someone else dropped an alloy. Oh my god, I'm sitting here eating a sandwich and this guy dropped a freaking alloy. That could have been me, but I'm a fatty. With me already seeing 2 alloy drops, I felt optimistic about my runs. Run number 1. Give me something good. Oh my gosh, a Divan fragment. Let's go. And I had a good reason to be optimistic about these runs because really improbable things were happening. Oh my god, Precious Pearl, shut the front door. Oh my, back-to-back Precious Pearl is crazy. Is that another Precious Pearl? Back-to-back-to-back is insane. Like, what is going on? Is that 4 back-to-back? No, is it? I'm pretty sure that is 4 back-to-back. I continued with my runs, getting a few more drops. Recall potion! Oh my gosh, max win. A Precious Pearl again. My god pot ran out, so I drank 3 more and got back to the runs. Precious Pearl, number 6 of the day. Oh my god, a recall potion. After 121 Nucleus runs, the lobby came to a close. And that is all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. Maybe I'll finish the rest of the runs tomorrow morning before Aura leaves, but alright, this is all the loot from the 121 runs. We got a few bell pets. Pretty underwhelming. I mean, anything that's not a Quick Claw, an alloy, or a Jade dye is pretty underwhelming, but not surprised, just disappointed. Before heading to bed, I checked on my visitors. Anyone have a copper a hypercharge chip? And nothing. Well, I'll eat the little chippy. It was the start of the day, meaning my greenhouse had time to grow overnight, and before harvesting, I learned a new technique to apply. Basically, if there's a pumpkin next to the crop you're wanting to harvest, even if you just placed it down, it applies the bonus drops effect, which grants an additional roll from the extra loot pool, meaning you have a higher chance at dropping vines and chips. Elizabeth had some upgrades for me to claim, and starting the upgrades again cost me 500 gems, which I got using code Squid. I wanted to finish off the Nucleus runs from yesterday before starting anything else, so I began setting up a lobby. I mean, that is frickin' goated, no? And then I jumped into the runs. Okay, run number 1 of the day. We have less than 50 to do. These might take a bit longer, but it's okay. Nothing. Oh, okay, you know, that's something. Look, we're warming up over here. Did I just get that? When did I get that? Flawless ruby gemstone. Are we serious? Are we serious? No, a flawless topaz? A flawless topaz! I just got a flawless ruby. Why? Just why? Hit the no look, and... I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised, but it's okay. That is ending our aura at about 2.3 million on meter. A bit under halfway, 45%. That marks the end of my jade dye hunt, at least for a long time until aura decides to come around again. But that doesn't mean I get to take a break from playing Skyblock, so I return to my garden. Oh my, wow, that is crazy. Vermin chip and compacted sunflower. Let's go. Crappie. Ethereal Vine. I guess I'll just start unlocking this slot, it's fine. Oh my god, another hypercharged chip, let's go. With Midnight Dye being 3x at the moment, I decided what better time to use all my candy on 53 Horseman candles. The gear I'll be using to kill Horseman is full Sora armor with the renowned Reforged for max magic find. Obviously, I'll be using the Golden Dragon pet, and my weapon of choice is the Glacial Scythe for its large splash radius, which lands a lot of hits, dealing higher DPS despite the Horseman's low damage cap. It's also nice because I don't really have to aim, and I could just hold down right click when killing the bosses. Alright, one down, 52 to go. Almost dead, and there we go. Okay, well, no die, unfortunately. Maybe on the next one, but I'm putting them away until aura is gone. Which is only in like, what, 20 minutes or something? 20 minutes. I was still very behind in terms of Galatea progression, so I decided to start the attribute hunt. I wanted a frog pet just to start leveling it up, and I went to Agatha to claim some contests. Agatha, I've come for your frog pets, and I also guess I'll accept some of these dailies. Pretty big daily bonus. Honestly, it's not... Oh! Skyblock level 446! Wow, it's that easy. It is that easy. Anyways, let me get my frog pet. I don't know how to upgrade it, but I'll start leveling this little guy up. Alright, I have my frog pet out. I'm just gonna go ahead and bulk claim the rest of these. Level 66. Pretty good. One more level and we get to 67. Candy Pat told me about some shards I should be focusing on. The Mochi Bear shard and the Bamboo Leaf shard. So I warped him in so he can show me where to get them. Alright, let's follow them in. Oh, wow, there's a secret. I've never been in here before. How big do they get? This thing's massive. Oh, 2 Bamboo Leaf shards. Alright, well, I'll max this one out. Oh my gosh, hunting 22 and Skyblock level 447. I found someone else going for the Bamboo Leaf shards, so I partied them to speed up the process for both of us. That's all for me now. DY for party. Dude, what a goat, what a goat. Have a good day. Alright, now that I'm done the pandas, I guess I'll just go ahead and mass siphon and see what I get from doing this. A bunch of random things and 15 Skyblock XP. Next, I continued hunting when I spotted my first Invisibug flying around, which are incredibly hard to spot, but someone told me that Lunar has a mod to highlight them. With Aura finally out of office, I got back to killing Horsemen. Where's my die? Oh! Horseman Bestiary 15, is that the max? No, wow, I need 400 more of these? I mean... 400 chances of getting the die, I guess. I didn't have too many Horseman candles, so I'll save some for later. Instead, I kept chipping away at Hina's chapters on Galatea. There's another chapter done, nice. And, oh, what the heck, I'm already done some of these somehow? Okay, that's pretty good. Fig Hue and 100 tree gifts. Alright, I guess I'll get started on that. When trying to get the 90 more tree gifts I needed to finish the 3rd chapter, I got a few cool drops. Oh, what is that? Missile 1. I don't know how rare that is. Oh wow, that is really rare. What the heck, 0.15? That's kind of crazy. Oh my god, another missile book. Wait, that was very fast after the last one. Another book, First Impression 1, grants 1 sweep on melee log breaks, and your first melee log break on a tree grants you 2 sweep. That seems like it's gonna be really good. So let's claim these 2, and I guess that one. 3 Mossy Bit shards, a bunch of other stuff. Skyblock level 448. And we're just gonna keep climbing through the chapters as I can. Wow, there's a bunch of them that I could already claim. For the next chapter, I needed 250 fig tree gifts, so I got to work. Oh my god, wait, foraging 51. I forgot there's even more foraging levels, and I also hit fig log collection 9. Oh, there we go. I think that's at 250. Oh, I didn't even know this was a menu. What is this? It's like a million different menus. I don't even know how to access that, but let me see if I could see my chapters. There, that's at 250 tree gifts. Okay, and then I need to do a salmon and find rosemary. That one. There we go. Okay, finish up the chapter. Boom. And we'll have a look at the next one where I'm actually almost done everything. Big stone splitter and bishop of flexbone. Luckily, I already had the collection and materials to make the fig stone splitter. I should be able to craft this, I think. And that should actually be better than my tree cap. All that was left was to get a flexbone, so I got to fishing. Oh, I got a flexbone! Okay, that's pretty good. And I have to hold my fig stone splitter, so let's hold that. Nice, and we could finish up chapter 5. Chapter 6, and Skyblock level 449. The plan was to get more flex bones to upgrade my fishing net in the future, but before that, I wanted to claim all the Agatha contests I had participated in so far. Oh my, wait, I went up 2 levels from that? How is that even possible? Oh, I went up a Heart of the Forest level, maybe? I would think. Agatha level 3, Heart of the Forest tier 4, another flex bone. I got back to fishing, but not long after, I left to apply some upgrades to my fig stone splitter. Back to fishing. I decided to siphon all the shards I had gotten to this point to boost my rates, even if only by a little. Oh, is that my last flex bone? 40 flex bones. So now that is enough to fully upgrade my nets. I need to get a bunch of sea loomies, and I need to figure out where I get sturdy bones from. To get the sturdy bones, I needed to kill strider surfers, which come from lava fishing on Galatea. Alright, that got us to strider surfer 8 and 14 bones. I need about 2.5 stacks, so honestly, it's not too bad. Strider surfer 9. Strider Surfer 11. The only thing that could damage them was my fig stone splitter, so I left for a bit to add some combat upgrades to my axe before getting back to fishing. I could definitely feel that I'm doing a lot more damage. Is that enough? That is enough. So the next thing on the checklist was to go get sea loomies. A lot of fishing bestiaries. A lot more bestiaries. Oh! Wow, that actually got me to level 452, another level 4 today, from Sea Loomies Collection 9. I finally had all the materials out of the way to craft the best net in the game. I'm glad I have that out of the way for today. Now that I had my new net, I wanted to test it out. There we go, we could finally start getting Shellwise. 248 more shards to siphon, so let's go ahead and do that. 46 Skyblock XP from that. And we did manage to get a good amount of Shellwise done. Alright, we'll siphon the rest of what I just got. And that actually does get me to Shellwise 10. So I get full immunity to knockback. To end the night, I gave Vincent a bachelor's rose. Vincent, hello sir. Unfortunate scenes, unfortunate scenes. I will accept you out of good faith once again. Starting off the day, I began on my garden collecting my pests and getting my firefly bestiary to 14, and from the greenhouse I got an evergreen chip. I wanted to continue progressing through foraging, so I crafted a new personal compactor. Today's goal was to upgrade a lot of my foraging and hunting related gear. What is that? Free gifts milestone. I didn't even know this was a thing. How do I even access that menu? I see. Okay, well I've hit 500 tree gifts. Oh, my fig stone splitter upgraded again to 3 sweep. Upgraded to 4 sweep. Oh, I upgraded to 6 sweep. I also hit 5 sweep somewhere along the way, but I didn't notice, so W. The tree gifts were dropping more sweep boosters, so I applied them to my armor and my David's cloak. I also got enough first impression books to upgrade my axe to first impression 3. Oh! Wow, am I at 1,000 tree gifts now? Is that what that is? I am cruising through this. I really am cruising through this. That's pretty good. Oh! My axe upgraded to 8 sweep! I finally got enough wood to craft my fig armor, to which I applied gemstones, recombobulators, and any boosters they could take. The Agatha contests were getting me a lot of coupons, so I checked out her shop to see what I could spend them on. From the Agatha shop, I'm going to buy both personal bests. I guess I'll buy this, and then I'll upgrade the frog pet 3 times. 1, 2... Oh, wait, this is... Okay, well, I upgraded that as much as I could. Mangrove Fortune. I'm about to mine a bunch of mangrove, so we'll do that. And then I want a bunch of these books for my armor. I'm going to apply all these books onto my armor, and then I will apply the reforge onto my axe. Take one. Thank you, cat. For me, yes, of course. Give me my pet back, and I'm gonna give it right back to you. Thank you. Upgrade. 2 hours. How about instantly? Thank you. Return my pet, please. Thank you very much. And now we have a rare frog pet. With my armor, axe, and fishing net all done, all that was left to upgrade was my lasso and hunt axe, which I decided I was going after the lasso first. But first, I crafted an easy equipment upgrade. Oh my god, Foraging 52, Skyblock level 454! Oh! Vinesap Collection level 4. I hit Tree Gift Milestone 2 and Vinesap Collection 5 when I finally had enough to upgrade my lasso to the Entangler Lasso. Working towards the Everstretch Lasso, the sweep on my axe upgraded to 9 at 90k logs broken, and I dropped my first Chameleon Shard before applying boosters to my Mangrove Locket. Oh wait, my mosquito pet just hit level 100 from XP share. My Figstone Splitter hit 100k wood. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna see what my new contest PB is. Wait, I think that's enough. That's enough. I got the max. Your total sweep is now increased by 10%. And I got a mythic bracket in the contest, so... I mean, that should help a ton. That's the max PB. The max PB is 100k. Oh wait. This is what I need. It's another equipment piece. Okay, we have the sweep booster and the foraging wisdom booster. We're gonna go buy the booster from this guy. And we'll buy that. We'll throw this guy into the hex. And I'll just click on whatever boosters I can. There's our second equipment piece. Oh, Vinesap 6, and I got another first impression book, which actually means I have 4 of those now, which makes a 3, so let me combine those up. Let me put it onto my axe. The next easy way to get more sweep was by trying to raise my mangrove personal best. I do hope I could reach max PB off this. I didn't reach max PB. I got 7.89 sweep. We'll have to just keep trying in future contests, hopefully when I have even more sweep. My armor didn't have a reforge, so I crafted gems and applied them to my armor. To craft the last foraging equipment piece, I just needed to fish for some more sea loomies. Okay, is that enough pickles? That is enough pickles! Okay, there we go. That didn't take too long. So I can make 6 of these, and I can make 3 of these, which is exactly enough to make the mangrove grippers. We'll throw the thing in the hex. Alright, I think that's basically as far as our equipment could get. Chopping down trees gives a ton of foraging XP, so I crafted a crow pet and gave it a foraging XP boost to start leveling it. Then I got back to foraging. Oh! Mangrove 3! Let me claim that. 250 trees. Oh, Vinesap Collection 8! Wow, lots of stuff going on. Oh, that got me to Skyblock level 455, because I hit Heart of the Forest tier 5. I hit Vinesap Collection 9, which made me realize I could actually upgrade my hunt axe. I siphoned all the shards I collected from the hours of foraging, pushing me to Skyblock level 456. By this point, I had all the materials to fully upgrade my lasso. And then I could upgrade my lasso to That is the best lasso now. It was time for a break from Galatea, so I traveled to the Dwarven Mines to farm up some Glassewalker shards, which I would need for some shard fusion tomorrow. This was pretty slow, so after a short while, I warped someone into my lobby to loot share off of, effectively doubling my rates. I got to 764 shards before heading to bed. I started this day again by checking my garden. Then I visited Vincent to give him his daily bachelor's rose with no dye though. My greenhouse was grown, and using the pumpkin tech I had learned, I dropped an evergreen chip. I needed more Shellwise shards because they're used in some of the fusions I plan on making later today, and I started hunting them with ferocity swapping, making them a lot faster to collect. By wearing werewolf armor and then attacking with my soul whip and swapping to my hunt axe before the hit lands, the ferocity still procs, lowering the Shellwise's health, which lets me catch it a lot faster. I decided I want to try to max out the Cropedal shard for the increased Helianthus drop chance, and for that I need 300 Lapis zombie shards, 300 pest shards, 300 miner zombie shards, and 300 invisibug shards. I already have the pest shards and I have 155 invisibug shards, so I just needed to finish out the last bit I needed before I could start farming. To make getting all the shards needed for Cropedal easier, it was probably best that I get some of the hunting related shards first. This big guy is definitely the last one, so we'll just kill him. And then we'll do slash hunting box. I need at least 62. I have 66. I need hide on leaf. I only have 100 of those, which that actually is a really good start. I must be pretty close. Okay, that should be enough now. 160. With all the shards I gathered, I fused up some Viper shards and then fused those with Glassewalker shards to make Python shards, which speed up my black hole by 50%, which makes hunting a lot easier. I then fused up some more Python shards with some Glassite shards to make the King Cobra shards for 10% more hunter fortune. And finally, I fused King Cobra shards with even more Glassite shards to make Basilisk shards to make my lasso deplete stamina faster. With those out of the way, I wanted to get back into my main goal of finishing the Cropedal attributes, so I started hunting Lapis zombies. Dude, the black hole's kinda goated now, ever since I did that upgrade. Is that enough? 316, that is more than enough. I need to get the miner zombies now, so I'm gonna go down to the diamond reserve. Okay, surely that is enough. 317 miner zombie shards, that is enough. So I could go to Galatea and fuse them now. I need to start by fusing miner zombie and invisibug. 120 termites. So now we're gonna make 120 praying mantis, which is lapis zombie with pest for praying mantis. 120 praying mantis, so now we need to fuse praying mantis with termites for Cropedal. Okay, and finally, I could go to my hunting box and I will do a mass siphon. And that gets me to Skyblock level 457. My crop bug is maxed, so that's good. I needed a new vacuum since now that aura's gone, both of my current vacuums deal too much damage for me to be able to black hole the pests. Before I could fully get into farming, I crafted and combined crop fever books to add crop fever 4 to my hoe. Oh, a Helianthus! Yes! That is my third Helianthus. Wild Rose, 27, and I just spawned 7 pests. Nice. Oh, there's a Japieeh! I checked on my greenhouse, then used the 2 vines I got to keep expanding the farmland. Sunflower milestone 27. Another chip! 14 to go. There's a chip from pests. Oh my god, another Helianthus. Sunflower milestone 28. Wild Rose milestone 28. Vermin Japieeh. What is that, my 5th Helianthus? Sunflower milestone 29. A Vermin chip! Oh my god, 2 more Vermin chips. Wait, 3 for 3? Okay, well, 2 is good. Oh, it's my 6th Helianthus. Thank god we're getting more, bruh. Sunflower milestone 30. Oh, another Helianthus! Last chip! Let's go. Chips menu, and now I could upgrade this This has to be the best ship out of all of them because this is just insane. The Spooky Festival was approaching, so I upgraded Wisdom 5 to my Bat Person armor and upgraded a Spirit Scepter to use during the actual Spooky Festival. I also needed the Phantom Hook for more spooky mobs, so I made my way over to the bayou for the first time ever. Okay, I got it first catch. That is meant to be. Bayou, hello, hello. Alright, I got that now, and I want to apply this. Spooky fishing was starting, so I got to barn fishing. Deep sea orb. Here's all our loot from the spooky fishing. 4 deep sea orbs, not bad. There's a secret strategy for spooky, which should be able to get me an insane amount of candy. The plan was very simple, but it required the right gear and people helping out to succeed. What was needed for me was a full set of candied bat person armor, a bat pet, a spirit scepter with ultimate wise 5, a ton of intelligence, and an SOS flare. I didn't have an SOS flare, but luckily one of the people helping me did, so that was taken care of. And speaking of other people, they're a key part of this strategy. They need as much mining spread they could get, and to do that they need glossy mineral armor, a maxed out efficient miner perk, the fleet reforge on their drill, and the sheer force pickaxe ability. There's 2 people who are mining endstone and they're spawning endermites, and you have to follow behind them killing the endermites as they spawn. But the real problem arises when griefers appear and try to copy what you're doing as well. If they spawn endermites anywhere else in the end, it limits how many endermites your endstone miners are able to spawn, since the end has an endermite limit of 20 per lobby. I know I don't need to say this, but don't grief other people's lobbies. It's weird, and just go find your own lobby. With the plan out of the way, we started a minute early just to make sure we're all on the same page. Pretty quickly, I started to shoot up in Endermite Bestiaries. Oh, Endermite Bestiary 21, okay. Endermite Bestiary 22, uh-oh. Endermite Bestiary 23. Endermite Bestiary 24. Just over 15 minutes into the Spooky Festival, we got our first griefer in the lobby. This guy's the one griefing. While my party looked for a new lobby, I killed mobs in the spider's den. The new lobby was seeming to treat me pretty well. We hit 1,000 kill combo in here. Oh, Endermite 25! We just hit 5,000 kill combo. 7,500 combo, but then disaster struck. What is going? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Scary stuff, but I recovered pretty quickly. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Eventually, the Spooky Festival came to an end. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, is that it? Do I stop? I got 43,000? Is this a world record? First place by like over 10,000 is crazy. And I hit Skyblock level 458. That is actually insane. Thank you to everyone in the party. Here are their names. Thank you guys. With the shocking results from the Spooky Festival, I now had enough candy to buy almost 200 Horseman candles, so I logged out of Skyblock knowing I had a productive day. I woke up ready to take on the day after yesterday's success and claim my Spooky Pie. Number 1, candy score 43,272. Before starting the Horseman grind, I gave Vincent a bachelor's rose and met him on my garden. No die, come back again tomorrow, sir. Then I checked out my greenhouse again. A synthesis chip, there we go. Taylor had some new dyes in her shop, so I snatched those up with gems using code Squid. And I was out of available bits, so I used the leftover gems to buy a dozen cookies. Back on my garden, I set the time tonight to get moonflowers for the crop fever enchant for more of my tools eventually, and right away I dropped a compacted moonflower. From yesterday's Spooky, I had a lot of purple candy to get through, so I called the Fearmonger to buy all the bat fireworks and horseman candles I could, bringing me up to 213 candles. During the day, I'll farm on my garden, and whenever it reaches night, I'll go to the hub and kill as many horsemen as possible. While farming, something surprising happened. Oh, Vincent showed up! Oh, please, come on. I didn't even need to give him a rose this time, but still no die. I got back to farming and my rose hoe hit level 28. I hit Moonflower milestone 27, Rose milestone 31, and Firefly Bestiary 15, maxing it out. While killing horsemen through the night, I managed to spawn a runic one. This one's runic? Oh my god. This thing could draw me a periwinkle die and a midnight die at the same time, so maybe that happens in 10 minutes when I kill it. Are you kidding me? Despite being annoyed, I continued killing Horsemen. Oh. Headless Horseman milestone 16. Back on the garden through the day, I got another hypercharged chip and reached Moonflower milestone 28. Farming on and off every 10 minutes was pretty annoying, so I just decided to focus on killing Horsemen during the nights, hitting Horseman Bestiary 17. After another night of killing Horsemen, I crafted and applied a Lucky Clover to my Golden Dragon pet for the extra magic find. I was out of candles and purple candy, so it was time I use up my fireworks. Alright, I have my bat fireworks, and I'm pretty sure the most effective way to use them is to just fire it off in the hub, and then swap lobbies, and just keep doing that, because I'm not gonna sit there and pick up the green candy or anything, so I just have to lobby hop until I'm all out, so that's what I'm gonna do. With the candies from the fireworks, I managed to buy another 66 Horseman candles and got back to grinding. Oh, Horseman Bestiary 19. Surely on this last one I get the die, right? Wouldn't that be so nice? Of course not. To start off the last day of this year, I did some quick farming. I got to Moonflower 29 from killing pests, Wild Rose 32, and got my second last hypercharged chip from a visitor, and even managed to drop another Helianthus. Ice Die was multiplied 2x this year, and the Jerry Island was finally opening up, but before starting to winterfish, I had to apply an Icy Sinker onto my Rod of the Sea. Not too long in, I dropped a legendary Yeti pet. I caught a few more Yetis, but sadly no pets. While switching lobbies, I collected my traps, getting to Hunting 24 and Skyblock level 459. I managed to catch a Rain Drake, then a Yeti right after, and after swapping lobbies, I caught another Rain Drake. Some of the Yetis I caught brought me Bobbin Scriptures, but I didn't really need anything other than the Iceberg die. Over the next 2 hours, I caught 6 more Yetis, only dropping a single hilt and no pets. But some people in the lobby managed to drop a Holly die, so the RNG is going somewhere, I guess. Winter fishing came to an end, and that meant the arrival of a new Skyblock year with the multiplied dies, so I went to Vincent anticipating the new year. 3, 2, 1, be something good! Come on. This is terrible!